Okay, so let's start with the question of Christine, how to find prospects. So the first thing is I would really recommend everybody, you need to get your hands on this book, okay? There's a chapter which says how to find prospects, and you can read it and you can work through it, because when I started, I really just learned that book by heart and my business went crazy good. So then let's talk about the process, how you do it. So how do you find prospects? What I did with this business was the following. I print out my list and I took a marker, like a red one, a yellow one, okay, different markers, and I marked the groups, okay? So what I did was, first I thought, okay, who do I know who's doing network marketing and sales? Who has like an understanding for sales, for network marketing, for business? Those people I marked everybody like yellow, let's say, okay? And then to everybody, I sent a voice message, which says like, for example, which says like, hey, listen, I know you're super good at network and I know you're successful in what you do. And I do not know how time changed now with you, because we did not speak to each other since a year, but I am about to start a project right now with the top of the top people of the industry of network marketing. I just wanted to reach out to you because you are a person who is like super strong in business. I would love to work with you. We get along very good, but I do not know your situation right now. So just a question, are you open to check out the opportunity, the new project I am building? Please let me know. This is, for example, what you can send out. Then you have a different group of people, for example, who have no idea about network marketing. Those them you can approach differently. For example, you can send them a voice message, which is like, for example, hey, how are you doing? I saw your Instagram post, or like I saw your whatever. I thought about you because XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And I really think that you could be so good in what I am doing, but I do not know if it's for you or not. So the question is, have you ever thought about doing something part-time next to your job? Have you thought about something like building something for yourself in order to make more money, building something for yourself in order to have a better future, to have more vacation, a better lifestyle? So I don't know, but we never talked about that. So yeah, I'm just curious. And that's why I thought I need to ask you if you have ever thought about something, doing something like next to your job. So let me know. I would love to talk to you about that. Okay, this is another approach. So it's the same project, but what is the difference? The goal group. So first of all, make a list of people who have something in common. To do a list of your peer group, and then you will think about what they want, and then put it in a voice message. And people always say like, Katja, you're talking so good. You're like understanding, you're doing it from your intuition. Yes, I do, because I know this book by heart. And because I know this book by heart, I know all the phrases, how to say something. So I'm not genius. It's just this book is genius. Okay. So this is very important. If then the person replies and says, hey, what is it what you are doing? Then I do not answer what it is what I'm doing. I answer why I am doing it. It's a very important point. People do not want to know what you're doing. They want to know why you're doing it. And they want to know if they can see themselves in this field as well. So if you ask me, Katja, what are you doing? Then I will tell you, oh, look, I used to work in an office. As you know, I used to work in an office. And to be honest, I was just so, at the beginning, happy. But to be honest, at the like then afterwards not happy anymore, because I felt like the time is going by and I get older and nothing is changing. I felt like all my dreams are not, I cannot reach them anymore with the life in the office, like working from paycheck to paycheck. And I was just like, it felt like, man, I need a change in my life. And then I started to check out what I can do. And to be honest, we know it. COVID changed a lot. Everything is going so much online. And I think the people who will take the advantage of online, they will succeed. And the people who are like just waiting, they will fall apart. And I decided to be the person who is like into this online world and who is into this, and I really want to change my life. I really want to, whatever you say what you want to do. And now what happens now the person is open to listen to the opportunity. Why? Because if the person understands why you are doing it, they will not have the feeling that you try to sell them something. Okay? So they do not have the feeling that you try to sell them something. So this is very important. So step number 1, send out a voice message, which is good for this peer group you have on your list. Step number 2, if they ask you back, what is it about? You answer first why you're doing it, and then you answer what you're doing it. What is the answer of what are you doing? The answer is in this book. Look, I could send you minutes in WhatsApp explaining what the project is, but I think it's just too much. So the question is, if I would send you a video which explains everything in 30 minutes, can you watch it today? No? Okay, can you watch it tomorrow? Oh yeah, just send it over. And then you can say like, look, it's important for me to block my time. I value your time, you value my time. So what do you think, until when can you watch it? So we can jump afterwards on a Zoom or on a phone call and we can talk about it. Because I think if you see a picture in the video, it makes more sense than if I like talk to you like on WhatsApp for hours, you know, something in this case. But you will find this all in the book. So it's so cool. If you have the book Go Pro, just read it day by day and you will find the invitation. This chapter is called Invitation, what I'm doing right now. And then the most important thing is, once I sent out the link for the video, the most important thing is that I have the appointment with this person when I can follow up. Because if you just send out the links without an appointment when you can follow up, then it will be very hard. You will send out a lot of links, people will not answer, then you do not know, can you follow up, can you not follow up, can you text them, you will feel bad, they will feel bad, so it's not worth it. Okay, so most important thing is check this book, get your hands on this book, read the chapter of how to find prospects and read the chapter of how to invite people, and then just go in this just go and start it. So put your list. Step number 1, put your list together of the peer group. Step number 2, create a voice message, which is nice. You can also call the people. Depends on what is your communication tool. If you always call the people, then just go and call. If you always send voice messages, then just go and send voice messages. I would not recommend you guys to send text messages because they have no emotions at all. Okay, so step number 1, put the peer group together. Step number 2, send a voice, like create a voice message for this peer group, send it out. Step number 3, if they ask, what are you doing? You explain shortly your story, why you're doing it, in 60 seconds, not more. We do not want to have voice messages which are like 5 minutes or so. So maximum 60 seconds. And then you ask them, like you invite them to watch the video. And if they say, yes, I want to watch it, I will watch it. Do you send out the link? No. first you fix until what time, which date, what timing the person will watch it. And then you make sure that you call afterwards. You say like, okay, awesome. If you can see it in the evening, is it okay for you if I call you at 9? Do you think you will have watched it until this point? And then if the person says yes, then you summarize it and you say, okay, awesome. So then let's do it like this. I will send you the link right now. You will check it out until tomorrow, and I will call you tomorrow evening at 9, and so we can have a quick conversation about it. Okay, awesome. Let's go. So done. Phone call done. Then you send the video. Then you do the follow-up at the next day, 9 p.m. Okay, so this is how we start. Okay, and once the person is signed, please make sure to give the person the recording of the last training, which was only 13 minutes, to help them to understand the 6 steps. Okay, the 6 steps, they're so important. And I will stop now the recording, and then we can have more questions. And I want to know who did the manager, of course. I want to know that as well. So I will stop the recording.